Meantime, all new at 10. If you've ever wanted to make quick cash by renting out your car, a warning tonight from U.S. Customs and Border Protection.
Officials tell us peer-to-peer car rentals are being used to commit drug and human smuggling at the border.
ABC 15's Ashley Paredes explains how unknowing owners are being caught in the middle, even forced to prove their own innocence.
Gabriel is a Turo host, making most of his income by renting out his vehicles. But that turned into a nightmare when a woman booked his Dodge Caravan in January.
So I ended up with some scratches and dings, and the hubcaps all had damage, so I had to have them replaced.
Gabriel asked her to show proof of a valid driver's license through the peer-to-peer car sharing platform, which she did.
She was on a 3-day booking and was going to be visiting family and whatnot.
But when it came time to return the car, things went south.
Is everything okay? I said, well, your car was seized by Border Patrol and Customs last night and the driver was arrested.
Gabriel says the young woman told him she let someone else use the car, and he was left calling Border Patrol for answers.
From my GPS, I knew that it had been going like 103 miles an hour right previous to being stopped. So I said, can you confirm it's there? He asked me name, information, license plate number, all the good stuff. And he confirmed it was there, but wouldn't tell me the condition.
It took 2 months for Gabriel to get his car back. He eventually picked it up from this tow yard near the border. Turo apparently paying for the inconvenience.
First of all, it's confirming your identity, confirming your ownership to the vehicle.
Tom Beaver experienced something similar. The former Turo host made money on the side by renting out his personal vehicle. He stopped after his Subaru was used to allegedly pick up 3 undocumented Mexican nationals.
I filed a police report with the Tucson Police Department and found out that the car had been seized at the U.S. border.
These messages confirm that. Tom rented his Subaru out to this young man last summer. Turns out he is a convicted felon who had spent 4 years in prison for armed robbery in Pima County.
It was a simple Google search. Anybody could have done it to find his background. He had been a serious convicted felon who had done years in jail, where Turo just completely skipped it over.
According to a criminal complaint, the young man who rented the Subaru was in the passenger seat. The woman driving allegedly told investigators she had recently been arrested for a similar crime and was unable to rent a car due to her age, so he rented it for her.
He didn't tell him it was a Turo rental either, so they didn't know if I just gave him my car. That was another fear of mine, that they would think I was involved in that way.
We traveled to Tucson to speak one-on-one with U.S. Customs and Border Protection about what they're seeing.
They're smuggling humans or narcotics, depending on the situation.
Telling us this is a new trend for criminals.
People have utilized rental vehicles in the past, but what we're seeing today is the peer-to-peer rental. And the last, I would say, 12 months, there's an uptick on it.
With most drivers picking up those who have already crossed the border illegally in Douglas, Nogales, and Sonoyta. We're told many of them are inexperienced.
We have seen teenagers, a lot of young people that are being recruited, especially people from the Phoenix area, where they get recruited through social media. They tell them that it's easy. All they have to do is drive down to the border, pick up people, and then drive back to Phoenix, and it's easy money. But that's not the case. There's consequences for that.
They tell us it's hard to track peer-to-peer rental incidents, although smuggling in general happens daily.
People still rent vehicles from, Avis and Enterprise, and they still go down to the border. I mean, they're pretty strict. When you rent a vehicle, you got to give them all your information and stuff, but they have no way of knowing what you're going to do with the vehicle.
The problem for people who rent out cars on sites like Turo is, unlike traditional rental cars, the vehicle's registered to a person, not a company. And that can mean getting your car back from Border Patrol is a lot more difficult.
It's agonizing to have to sit there and wait, and you're just playing this waiting game, and it takes 3 months to play that waiting game to finally feel free.
Turo says smuggling cases are rare, making up less than 1% of its 1.6 million trips nationwide in the past 6 months.
But Ashley, you reported that a person was able to rent this car despite having a felony. You found it with just a simple Google search.
Yes.
Did Turo have anything to say about that?
Yeah, they did. They did do a background check on that man, did not find the felony that we're talking about. They are looking into what happened there, and they say they're going to be using that information to then improve their screening processes.
All right.